You wanted to hit, well, we got them. From California to Japan, the people have spoken. The best of the best, from hip-hop, rock, pop, and every genre in between. And we're here to play them, so get your dance shoes ready and listen to the sounds of worldwide music right here, right now, on the Stream Curse Show.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah! What's up, everyone? This is the Stream Current Show, and I am your host, Wild Oscah. That's with an H, and this podcast is presented to you by Stream Currents Productions. As it was mentioned earlier in the intro, our awesome intro, that we feature artists from all over the globe, put their music right here on the podcast, give you guys a little bit of ins and outs about what they're doing, and yeah, we just kind of take it from there. So this is like an audio style format. We haven't got into the video format yet. We'll talk a little bit about that later. So we got a couple new songs today to play for you guys, mostly hip-hop. We do play all genres, so if you're an artist out there, you want your music featured here on the podcast, send us a message, send us an email. You can go to streamcurrents.com/contact, send us a forum. We'll get back to you. Any genre, anywheres in the world, it doesn't matter. So, how you guys doing? You know, it was been a little while since we've done a podcast episode. I'm saying probably like almost 2 months. I got caught up doing a lot of things for my own music career. And then the holidays came, and oh my lord, just busy. So, hope you guys had a good holiday festive season. If you don't celebrate, well, okay, that's cool too. We're now into the new year. It's now officially 2024. This podcast is being recorded and hopefully aired January 10th. So we're almost about halfway through the first month of January. We're into the new year. It's all about getting the new vibe, leaving 2023 in the past and doing something new with your life. Making any kind of changes, doesn't have to be resolutions, but just changing yourself, the way you go about things, and making positive outcomes come to your future. Because why stay stuck in the past? The past is the past. Let's all move forward and keep grinding, keep hustling. I know there was a woman on Twitter who said, I absolutely hate the words grinding and hustling. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that's because you ain't grinding, bitch. Anyways, no, she probably overhears it a little too much from some folks. But yeah, you got to keep grinding, got to keep doing your thing, man. You know, it never stops, especially if you're in music. Like, I'm a musician. Well, you can call me a musician. I'm a hip-hop artist / producer, business owner, and it's just fucking non-stop when it comes to producing songs, the beats, recording the vocals, doing the promotion, doing the networking, doing the website integration, all the stuff that comes with business. There's all the nitty-gritty details when you have your own business, taxes. That season's coming up, but let's try not to be a downer and get into that too much. So it's a non-stop process, but what I love about that non-stop process, because I'm a person who, if I have time to get into my head, I can easily become depressed. So as long as I am working, as long as I am doing, as long as I am active, I tend not to steep into that dark hole. I stay focused on what I'm doing, and I make plans for the future, and it keeps my head above water. So I love doing music for that fact. So if you're somebody who's interested in music and you're like, well, I don't really know if I want to get into it, I don't know if I'm that talented, you don't need talent. Half the people out there who are successful, if you listen to some of the most biggest major songs out there, it's not because they're talented, because there's a million other people that sound just like them. It's the work ethic. What are you willing to put into your art, into your craft to make it happen? And if you got that work craft, you could literally make songs about nothing and get the attention of those seeking somebody who is willing to put in the right effort to make things happen. I'm telling you right now that 90% of the music game is hustle and 10% talent. If you got talent, that's always a good thing. Never lose sight of it, but make sure you practice and keep up on it, because it's easy to lose something that you think you have in your grasp by merely just depending on that one factor. It takes a whole lot of work to get somewheres in the music industry, because like I said, just because you have a beautiful or a nice voice, or you can play the guitar 20,000 different riffs, it doesn't matter, because there's somebody who's willing to perform every single night of the year, who's willing to stay up, not sleep, who's willing to get up early in the morning and make whatever they need to do happen and not fuck around, if you know what I'm saying. Fuck around and you'll find out. Okay, I should put a little advertisement. This podcast should be for 18 plus. We apologize if you have younger people in the room, but there will be the odd F-bomb here and there, so beware. We might make some references and people might not get them because we are in the hip-hop industry. So I just want to warn people out there that, okay, if you're looking for a nice, clean, classic podcast you can listen to your grandmother and your 6 kids with, this ain't fucking it. This is the Stream Current Show. We about to get down. We got some new songs on the way. We got our man Spendoe, who sent us some new tracks, and he's got a whole lot going on. Spendoe is from the Santa Cruz, the Bay in the west coast of California. He's always grinding. He's always releasing new music. He never stops. He's a producer as well. We've had Spendoe on the show quite a few times with his new music, and he's got that nice West Coast flavor. I know I'm going to have to throw a de-esser on this because I got a lot of S's coming out. But anyways, he's got that West Coast flavor, and he's a real joy to listen to. If you're into like the mojo that the West Coast got, this is your man to listen to. So, without going too much further with the jibber jabber, we're going to jump into one of his tracks here. Let me scroll down on my screen. I know we got Bully Boss, which is, he's got a little description here. He's got the new single titled Bully Boss, and this is the first time that both artists have been featured on a track together. It's China MC Cloud and Spendoe. So that's pretty exciting for me, at least. I'm not sure about you guys, but for me, I'm thrilled to hear that he's collaborating with different artists. It's something that definitely me as an artist gotta get on top of, is collaborating with more people in the industry. The song Bully Boss is exactly that. It's about solidifying your ground and handling your business. It's about a certain walk in a mind state that comes with being exposed to certain aspects of life that others have been shielded from. So let me just say that there might be some strong language in these songs, so that's your forewarning. We don't need to give any more warnings. You guys are here. You've already heard me say the F word more than once. It is what it is. The new single, Bully Boss, is available on all music platforms. And here we go. Hope you guys like it. This is Spendoe and China MC Cloud with Bully Boss.
You're listening to the Street Crib Show.
I'm a bully boss fade kick.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm a bully boss fade kick. Grind me for the money. 16, spit 'em clean. Can't take nothing from me. Sucker ducking, dodging dummies. Keep it moving in the traffic. South Bay connected where I started in the cabin.
Going federal and thinking about my principles. I'm rapping radical and best of all cynical. I reach my feelings for my left and get it all. Ain't no cost, nigga. We the bully bossing up. No, I'm going federal and thinking about my principles. I'm rapping radical and best of all I'm cynical. I reach my pinnacle, my directivist to get it all. At all costs, nigga. We the bully bosses from up north.
Nigga, all we making slaps till this thuggin' ain't no act. Nigga, fucking with my nothing, get your ass clapped. Let me find where they at, we get a little pay.
Samuel Zak, big boss, and they glad I'm back. Yeah, we ain't saying much before we fucking up your function. Yeah, light another blunt, pop the trunk and get the dump. Yeah, put that in my head, we never funkin' over nuts. So when we get that phone call, we know it's really something. Yeah, we living in the end of days, fuck a ski mask. Want a nigga to know clearly who it was before he passed. Who gives a fuck if they got my prison DNA? This is China motherfucker Ben representing San Jose.
Niggas know where to find me cause I'm still in the streets.
Yeah,
Still on that shit and I'm still spitting heat.
and bangers never age out, never change when we paid out. We just keep filling the market with the dope until the shit weighs out.
we spit is so official. Niggas sticking to the script and the principles. I mean the potential is so immeasurable. I'm dropping yearly, hunting rappers like a super season.
I'm going federal and thinking about my principles. I'm rapping radical and best of all cynical. I reach my feelings for my left to get it all. Ain't no cost, nigga. We the bully bossing up. No, I'm going federal and thinking about my principles. I'm rapping radical and best of all I'm cynical. I reach my pinnacle, my directivist to get it all. At all costs, nigga. We the bully bosses up north.
I'm a bully boss, bay cat, grind me for the money. 16, spit 'em clean, can't take nothing from me. Sucker ducking, dodging dummies, keep it moving in the traffic. South Bay connected where I started in the cabinet. Tree smoking active, figures in the building. Mass up, mass off, about to stack it to the ceiling. I'm a worldwide villain, I really love the feeling. Came up in the mob era, banging and dealing. But now I'm really on the mission, it's a race against time. Fast forward, no rewinding, we ahead of the grind. Man, it's a sign of the time to get it right and stay focused. Running up a bad for the cash, I'm a ghost. Real life poet, you can see it in my eyes. Running laps around you cats associate with shady guys. Yeah, I'm really on my grind like a machinist at work. In my passport stamp, watch me fly like a bird. Fly like a bird, now what's the word? We stay thuggin'. You can get it for the jug, act suspicious and it's nothing. I'm a real life something, they don't make them like me. I stay gone in the wind, you can't see what I see.
I'm going federal and thinking about my principles. I'm rapping radical and best of all cynical. I reach my feelings for my left and get it all. Ain't no cost, nigga. We the bully bossing up. No, I'm going federal and thinking about my principles. I'm rapping radical and best of all I'm cynical. I reach my pinnacle, my directivist to get it all. At all costs, nigga. We the bully bosses up. No,
This is the game that we spit is so official. Niggas sticking to the script and the principles. I mean the potential is so immeasurable. I'm dropping yearly, hunting rappers like a super season. Pick a
I'm a
flow.
bully boss, bay cat, grind me for the money. 16, spit 'em clean, can't take nothing from me. Sucker ducking, dodging dummies, keep it moving in the traffic. South Bay connected where I started in the cabinet.
Holy moly! That was like a tough song. that makes my music look like buttercups, man. Oh, we thank you, Spendoe, for sending in that track. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Lots of great music. We're going to have another track from Spendoe coming up later on in the podcast. Typically, like I said, this is an audio format. I should say that if you want to follow, let me scroll here, let me find it. If you want to follow Spendoe and his music, or social medias, I should say, he's got a link tree. It's Spendoe, or he's on Facebook as official Spendoe. Instagram, Spendoe Music. Twitter, Spendoe Music. He's on Tumblr, Spendoe Music, and YouTube, official Spendoe. So, and MC Cloud, you want to follow him, China M Cloud, which I'll have to give him some follows here in a bit. China MC Cloud on Twitter. On Instagram, it's Mosley Junior Charles. Song Whip, he's got China MC Cloud, Discogs. These are places you can find their music, as well as if you go on Spotify and all the stream platforms, you'll find their music too. And yeah, so check that out. Lots of great things happening from these guys from the West Coast. It's always good to have them on the show. So, like I was saying earlier, usually it's an audio, well, almost always it's an audio format. However, I was experimenting. I did a year-end review for Wild Oscah and all the productions that I did over the year, or over 2023, and I shot a video format, and it came out really nicely. Or nice, I should say. And so we're thinking we're gonna transform this podcast, which right now is just audio. We're gonna transform it to a video format. There's a few issues with that, as I'm running on so much storage, and when I tend to go on just a little bit too long, so my videos are quite lengthy, and hopefully it doesn't use up too many gigabytes of space on my computer. It's just because I'm fucking broke right now. I don't have the money to upgrade my computer. But we'll figure that out. So there's the storage issue, but we're going to try and get past that. But the reason why I want to do it is I got a green screen behind me, and we can talk, and we can have images going up behind me and whatnot, and just give the show a little bit more vibrance. For right now, it's like a radio style format, which is pretty cool. As well, we plan on taking this to college radio sometime in the future. We're just gonna build up our portfolio, and then we're gonna go to the people at CKDU. Somebody told me they're looking for new shows, so there's a potential chance that this show will actually end up on the radio. It's not a for sure thing, so don't get your hopes up, but we do plan on doing that. And if we do, let me tell you, everybody who's been featured here on the podcast will be dragging your songs along with us and playing them for the people here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I forgot to mention, we are podcasting from Halifax, Nova Scotia, home of the Donair, Lobster, and the Barrett's Privateers. If you don't know that song, well, check it out. The Barrett's Privateers. It's a great drinking song if you drink. I'm currently over 8 years sober. And so yeah, I gave up drinking years ago. We talked about it in previous podcast episodes about how I used to be a hardcore alcoholic back in the day, and used to drink fucking mouthwash, and I was just on a dirty tear all the time. Anyways, woke up one day and said enough is enough. Too many fucked up things happening in my life. My health is going to shit, and I ended up making a change for the better. Now, if you drink, that's cool, man. I'm not condoning the shit, right? And I'm not suggesting people go to any of the various cults that are out there offering protection from your drinking. But for me, I just had to make a change. So yeah, it's been over 8 years. And with that, I decided to write a song about the struggle of addiction and having the confidence to battle it. And I actually released that on my sober anniversary, if you want to call it, back November. So the song's about a month and a half old, give or take. But it's a good production. I felt like I really got out the message of what it means to struggle, as well as what it means to get over that monkey on your back, or whatever animal might be hanging on. For some people, it's a freaking elephant. For others, they don't even notice it. It's just a tick. So if you got ticks or monkeys or elephants on your back, maybe it's time to do a little bit of spring cleaning. You know, cut back on the booze, save a little bit of money. Hell, if you're having a good time and you don't feel like you need to do that, keep on partying, bros. There's probably females listening to this too, but I couldn't think of a word. Bros and sisters. Now, do what you want to do, right? You know, I don't condone anybody, or not condone, I don't condemn anybody who does drugs or alcohol. You know, it's it's just the way of life, there's nothing wrong with having a drink at the end of the week and taking the edge off. It's definitely something I can admit is that where I'm drug free, I'm definitely got an edge on me right now. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a terrible thing. Because, like, when Saturday night hits, I'm sitting here going fucking crazy, but I just work on music instead. So we're going to get into that song that I released. It's called The Poison Void. I also released another one called Merry Maritime's Morning, which is a song that I wrote for the holidays, but we're not gonna play that here. It's too much about like Christmas and stuff. So it's a fun song. You want to check it out? There's a music video for it on YouTube. You can check it out. But yeah, maybe what we'll do is now, you know what? Scratch that. I'm not even going to mention it. Too much of last year, but the Poison Void still holds some weight for the new year. So I'd like to play that for you guys. Give you guys a chance to hear my new-ish song. So we're gonna get into that, and this is Wild Oscah with the Poison Void, produced by Stream Currents Productions. Enjoy.
Here on the Stream Current Show, we play the best hits worldwide.
From the woods in a trailer park, spent a lot of days hating on my pa. Alcoholic, I was raised raw. The days were long, but I ain't complaining, not cause I gained songs in the studio to kick it with whiskey beers, back in the sticks, wacky wits, let it rip, tackling blitz like a fish that bit. But time got gripped, stuck in glitch, became my spitting image. What I resisted, scrimmaging digits, hitching to the bricks just to get a hit. Dripping hollow, whipping sorrow, cutting syllables in my skin, killing tomorrow, dizzy sipping, flip my ship with my jib. I am destroyed by void. My soul is poisoned by ploy. Sweating, shaking, I'm late for work. Tempted, take a swig and tame my nerves. Only once, have an ounce. Now I'm down for the count. Suddenly I'm addicted, Dixie cups. Nurses and doctors giving me drugs. I wasn't a cunning drunk, done like plunk. Became a funk. Black eyes and broken ribs. Lacking highs and lonely trips. Maximum tide in my mind, rising waves of tirades. Gotta get dry anyway, it's time to be more than brave. Escape these cravings before I'm caved and enslaved and placed by its savory flavorings. I am destroyed by void. My soul is poisoned by ploy. No more drugs, no more booze. What the heck do I got to lose? But I still get tugged on what to choose. Get bloody wrecked or do what's cool. I'ma pick the ladder, step up to prove that I got the man over mindless bruises of oozing wounds and bruises. Being ruthless, truth is I can get putrid. Use my noodle, I'ma get through this. I'ma do it, make the moon shift. When they see me shining like a new whip, embed my roots like a eucalyptus, and spread my music like a news clip, and let my fuse get lit. Linked as addiction, zoom to the doom pits, whistling like a missile, sizzling, nuking the grits.
Yo, 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 what's up? It's me again. Ha ha. Oh, fuck. Anyways, that was my song. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of cool. I got featured in an article in Halifax Presents for it, and some other people picked up on it. It was just played on the radio on CKDU. 88.1 FM the other night here, college radio, by Richie, Hans Oons on the Hans show. So shout out to Hans for playing that. Appreciate it. He also played some other artists from Dartmouth, and he's quite the musician himself. He's doing lots of good things, and he's also got his Monday night show every Monday from 9 to 11 on CKDU. 88.1 FM. So if you're locally, 88.1 FM. If you want to live stream from anywhere in the world, go to ckdu.ca, and it's Atlantic Standard Time that plays. So if you're local, if you're listening to this and you're a local artist or musician, hit them up. If you got new music, there's a chance he could get you on the radio. So that was The Poison Void. The Poison Void. You're gonna be poisoned. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm on some new shit now. I got a song in the works that's really friggin' dark. It's probably the darkest song I've worked on so far. It's yeah, I don't know what people are gonna think of it. I know some people are gonna get offended by it, by the very least. But anyways, enough about me. Usually we pick some topics to talk about, but since it's been a while since we did a podcast, just kind of shooting the shit here, just kind of rumming it up from the last time we did a podcast. And if you are curious about our other episodes, go to YouTube, type in the Stream Current Show, or go to our YouTube channel, which is Stream Currents, just Stream Currents, and at Stream Currents, I should say. And you can check out the other podcast with all the different artists that have already been featured here on the show. Also want to make an announcement that if you are a musician or band and you've got events coming up, and let us know and we can advertise them here on the show. So one that comes right off the mind for me is Baker's Dozen. Right here, they're a 13-piece funk band. They're going to be playing at the Oasis Bar and Grill in Halifax on January 13th. I'm not sure of the exact time, but you might want to be there just a little bit early, maybe around 8 o'clock. So yeah, Baker's Dozen at Oasis Bar and Grill. We have a new promotion venture. It's called the Maritimes Mix. So you can follow that on all social media. So we're on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, X, YouTube, Facebook. Am I missing something? It's called the Maritimes Mix. That's with an S. Well, Mix X, but the Maritimes with an S. And we also have a webpage on our Stream Currents Productions website, which is streamcurrents.com, but we have a webpage specifically designed for it's free promotion. We just gain the traction and the traffic from people looking up these bands. That's the only thing that we kind of get from it, which helps us, but we don't make any money off promoting other people. But we got a webpage where we post new music. There's the featured of the month where we feature somebody who's making an outstanding contribution to the music community locally in the Maritimes as well. We also advertise music videos and all that stuff. So if you're from the Maritimes, you got new music, send it our way. We'll post it on the webpage. It might help you get some views or follows when people go to look up our stuff. They'll see your stuff, kind of you rub my back, I'll rub your back kind of deal. As well, follow us on social media. So the Maritimes Mix, yeah, we got the promotion venture. It's been going really well. We have quite a few musicians, bars, venues, concerts, festival event managers all following us, and it's kind of going somewhere, so we're happy about that. We're going to get some t-shirts made up as well. Here's a little bit more promotion. You can go to streamcurrents.com/store, and if you want to get some Stream Currents Productions or Wild Oscah merch, check it out. If you guys want to follow me on social media, the host of this show, Wild Oscah, that's with an H, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, or it's X called now, YouTube. That's where all my music videos are. And every time I do a new song, there's a music video. So that Poison Void song, there's a music video for that. What other? TikTok. I'm on LinkedIn, Audio Mac, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud. Give me a follow. If I think you're not a robot or some digital scammer, I'll more than likely follow you back if you're a musician or if you seem like a half cool person. So, okay, I think we got the promotion out the way. We do take each one of these episodes of the podcast, and what we do is we got a playlist on Spotify. It's called the Stream Currents Show, and we'll add the songs to that. I'm not sure if it's actually getting any listens. I'm not exactly sure how to check that out just yet. I can for my own music, but I'm not sure for the playlist itself. but we'll add all the songs you hear here on that. So if you're just chilling, on the bus, or maybe you're going for a car ride and you throw on Spotify, throw on the playlist Stream Current Show. It's attached to my Wild Oscah account, and you'll get to hear everybody who's been featured here on the show. As well, we post the episodes of the podcast. If you can't find it on YouTube, we post them to the website, streamcurrents.com/podcast, for you guys to find. And we're basically just on YouTube. We take the link from YouTube, we put it on the website, so you can just click the button, press play, and you'll start watching. So that's it. I think that's enough promotion. We try to get that out there so people know that we're trying to make a real effort at making this podcast. I wouldn't say the best podcast in the world, because we're so busy. It's hard finding time to do this podcast, but we want to continue doing this and promote artists, not just locally, but worldwide. There's a lot of people out there who got a whole lot to give, and we want them to be on this show. So, yeah. And make sure you follow the artists that you hear featured on the show. Okay, that's enough promotion for right now. Let's get into some more music. So next we have Zak BP, who's from England. And let me just check out his... Okay, I'm just scrolling here, because one time I said he was from Nottingham, but I think he's actually from Birmingham. There's a lot of hams in England. They love to eat ham too. I'm not being stereotypical. Ham dinners are a big thing in England. I'm telling you right now. Okay. Okay, I'm scrolling. What do I find? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I can't find the info. It's lost in my emails. Anyways, he's from England. We'll say that. He's got a smooth style. He's been featured on the podcast before. He's had some pretty catchy music and some deeper, darker stuff too. Okay, where are we at? He's got the new music here. So he's got a new single, Man in the Mirror, which is taken from his debut EP, which will be released on this year. So yeah, it was just released on the 5th of January. So this is almost brand new. So the EP itself is what's it called? Okay, let me get back here. Sorry guys. I should have had this all written down. It's called 24/7. It's the name of the EP. But the single itself, the song on the EP, is called Man in the Mirror. So we're going to just download his cover art there, because when we're playing the music, we like to put up the cover art of the artist while you guys are listening to it, so you can see the album cover art while you're listening to it, give you a sense, especially if you're going to look for it on Spotify. You'll say, oh, okay, I recognize that. Click, click, click. So he explains that the project, I assume when he says project, he means the whole EP, explores mental health and the strength of having a positive mindset, and it's a perfect message to have playing on your show. Oh, my show. And, yeah, and to keep people positive. So positivity is a good thing, but we do like our dark and dirty songs. I'll say that, keep it riding, rolling. But what the hell did I just say? Riding and rolling? I meant to say riding dirty, but that was one of my favorite songs back in the day by Chameleonaire. It's good to have a good positive mindset. Let me just click ahead here. We're still recording. That's a good thing. It's kind of windy here in Nova Scotia today. We're supposed to have 100-kilometer-hour winds from the ocean. And, yeah, just hoping power doesn't go off. Mind you, I'm using a laptop, so it doesn't really affect the show. Just the uploading process. But you guys don't need to hear about all my little details. So we're going to play Zak BP's new song. Check it out. This is Man in the Mirror.
The Stream Currents Show, brought to you by Stream Currents Productions.
The man in the mirror has a dream, gonna get there by all means. Success tastes sweet, and it all started with a man in the mirror has a dream that he's gonna succeed. Do what he can for the peas, gonna get there by all means. Started from young, now I'm sick of work, 9 to 5's just not for me. Cooking up food, now bagging up clothes, it's not how I plan to be. Big aspiration and potential, it's essential to chase dreams. There's more to life, I said it for all, it's not just aimed at me. This one's for the working man, this one's for the working girl, this one's for the working kids, this one's for the working world, this one's for the working man, this one's for the working girl, this one's for the working kids, this one's for the working world. The man in the mirror has a dream, gonna get there by all means. Success tastes sweet, and it all started with a man in the mirror has a dream that he's gonna succeed. Do what he can for the peas, gonna get there by all means. Never underestimate the power of positive thought, because whatever you put into the world is what you will attract. Listen, I'm on a mission, I've got ambition to be consistent. And from day one, I've been wishing upon a vision I've been given. There's no time quite like the present, so don't be waiting to make your move. You're never gonna get time back to chase dreams in your youth. Don't look back on regrets, take that L, use it to grow and improve. No one can change your story, so put on your walking shoes. This one's for the working man, this one's for the working girl, this one's for the working kids, this one's for the working world. The man in the mirror has a dream, gonna get there by all means. Success tastes sweet, and it all started with a man in the mirror has a dream that he's gonna succeed. Do what he can for the peas, gonna get there by all means.
That was Zak BP with his new single taken from his new debut album, EP album, what's it called? Without Looking at 24/7, and the single itself is called Man in the Mirror. You can find that on all streaming platforms as well. I think most of these artists have YouTube Content ID enabled, so it'll appear under the description box in the YouTube video with everybody who's been featured here on the show, and it'll give you a link to be able to explore their music. So thank you, Zak BP, coming all the way from England. We haven't found out if he's from Nottingham or Birmingham, but he's from one of the hams, I'll tell you that. I love some ham right now. Oh my lord. Oh, I just burped. I got the GERD from drinking too much back in the day. Anyways, that about wraps it up for this show. I don't really have too much else to go into. I just want to bust out a podcast episode because it's been so long, and people start sending me songs because they're like, yeah, I got this new single. It's like, oh fuck, it's like, I gotta clean the bathroom today. How am I gonna swing that, right? Anyways, we made it happen. So shout out to Spendoe, shout out to MC Cloud. And it sounded like there was somebody else on that song. If there was, correct me. And Zak BP. We want to thank all the artists for sending their music this way, because it's an absolute delight to be able to play it on our podcast. Gives us a nice fresh outtake on how music's being played all over the globe. Doesn't matter where you're at in the world, whether you're in Japan, China, fucking South America, Australia, Russia, we don't care. If you got music, send it our way, and we'll play it here on the podcast, the Stream Current Show, in case you don't know. All right, so usually what we do is we end off the show with a couple songs here that have already been featured on the show. So we're going to rewind here. We're going to play Phil Marinucci, Fly. This song is going all over places. We're going to play that. We'll play that at the very end. First, we'll play another song by Zak BP and Kingdom Rapper. It's called Speed Bumps. And after that, we're going to play... some John Rains, Burned Forever. John Rains, Burned Forever. So first we're going to play Kingdom Rapper featuring Zak BP. John Rains with Burned Forever. And then we're going to play Phil Marinucci with Fly. So thanks a lot, everybody, for tuning in to the Stream Current Show. Let us know what you want to hear. If you want to hear more artists from the West Coast, East Coast, Central Coast. Is there a Central Coast? I don't think so. That would be like Toronto, on the Great Lakes. But if you're an artist, if you got events, send them our way. We'll advertise them on the show. Plus, if you're local artist, like say you're in the Maritimes, we'll put it on our webpage. We'll share it to all our social medias. If you got new music, doesn't matter where you're at, send it our way. We'll get it here on the podcast. If you're a local artist, you got new music, send it our way. We'll get it on the webpage and we'll share it to all our social medias. And that's my little bit of promotion. Like I said, thanks a lot for listening. You find all these songs on the Stream Current Show playlist on Spotify, as well as on the website at streamcurrents.com/podcast and on YouTube. And all their songs are available to stream worldwide. Check them out, everybody. Make sure to give these guys a follow. And it's the new year, so embrace it. Have a good time. Try not to take life too serious, but make sure to keep grinding, because that's what it's all about, staying on top of the game and pushing forward. That's it for me, folks. This is Wild Oscah with an H, and you were listening to the Stream Current Show, brought to you by Stream Currents Productions. Like I said, next we have Kingdom Rapper Zak BP with Speed Bumps. See you guys later.
There's nothing better than great music right here on the Stream Current Show.
You feel my hurt anytime I'm alone writing these pages. Right now it's like I'm writing shit from desperation. Me and God ain't talk for time, we need a conversation. I'm running dry, it's like there's no water left in the basin. And now I need your help, my guy, with all this hell I'm facing. My daughter growing quick, I hope she thinks that that's amazing. Me and her mama cool, so we're happy, hope she raised in. Community be non-existent, this connection I'm craving. I need relatable people for this path that I'm taking. Why am I feeling so low, 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 low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I feeling so low, 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 low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like
life comes with ups and downs, speed bumps, not slowing down. Got plans, fly you out, start family when it comes around. It's true, my feelings are real. From day one, you know the deal. Ups and downs we have to build. I don't care about these other guilds. We'll get upset and we get hurt and we say things that we don't mean. Still just want you close to me, treat you how it's supposed to be. No one else has my interest, there's no one else I wanna impress. If love's a crime, do me for position with intent, and I'll do 10.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I feeling so low, 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 low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I feeling so low, 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 low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I feeling so low, 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 low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a boat, I'm moving slow. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I feeling so low, 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 low? Up, down, left, right, I don't know which way to go. Speed bumps in the road, got a brother moving slow. Like whoa.
You're listening to the Stream Current Show.
know one thing about you, girl. You've got the warmest smile in the coldest world. Even the sun would envy the way that you light up the dark with your blue-eyed gaze. If loving you was a sin, baby, I would burn forever. Just the same as you were before, and I know angels with a heart less kind than yours. Do you recall the nights the stars spelled our name? I could have burned to death in your arms, oh the flickering flame. If loving you was a sin, then baby I would burn forever. Loving you was a sin, then baby I would burn forever. Burn forever. Burn forever. Burn forever.
Here on the Street Curtain Show, we play the best hits worldwide.